For a whole week ever since Twice met you for dinner, he just couldn't stop thinking about you. This feeling in Twice's heart wouldn't go away. Ever since he became a villain, nobody had ever left an impact on him before. The assignments had become so dull and with no intrigue, to a point that Twice rarely showed up to the hideout and was distant with Toga, even Dobby. Even Kurogiri could see Twice had changed a bit to him. It was a good thing. As Kurogiri cleaned the bar, Dobby had to ask him something. "Why do you think Twice has changed, Kurogiri?" "Well, Dobby, I think he has found someone special." "You really think so? I just wonder who that person is." Kurogiri knew almost every villain's ability. That was what he thought. As he thought to himself, Kurogiri hoped that Twice would be happy. Twice was in front of an old building that had been abandoned years ago, and to him this was getting interesting. Even standing outside the old apartment building, music played from the open window on the 4th floor, knowing that you invited him over. Twice could see your blue and silver eyes still in his head. How a villain like you had been so nice to him was something Twice would have to find out. Seeing a ladder on the side of the window was a bit odd to him, but Twice would take a chance to see you again. Climbing up the ladder to the open window, then carefully entering your room, Twice didn't see you anywhere, and Twice heard the ladder break into pieces outside as it fell to the ground. I'm guessing this apartment building is very old now that the ladder is broken. Following the music down the hall to a room with the half-open door, that's when Twice seen you dancing in front of the mirrors. How graceful you were on your feet that could drive anyone mad. When you twirled in a circle, that's when Twice seen the scales on your arms and neck and your legs that showed so beautifully under the black short sleeve shirt and tights that you wore that night. Opening the door more, it was like being in a trance, and he didn't fight it. Before Twice could tell what happened, soon he was holding his hand out to you. Looking at Twice, you didn't think he would visit or break into your apartment like you had asked. Taking his hand and feeling his arms around you was so affectionate and loving that you blushed like the first time. "I'm happy you came. I thought you forgot me, Twice." "How do you think I could forget you?" "Well, once someone sees the scales on my body, they disappear. Then they must not be as good of a villain like me." Still holding on to his hand as he spoke, Twice's words made you weak, till you rested your head on his chest. Closing his eyes to take in your warmth, even the smell of your long blue hair was like fresh rain. Holding you close to him a little more, that's when Twice knew what you were. "So you're the siren of the crescent moon." "How did you know?" "Because a few years ago, another villain had no quirk and said he made a deal. It was odd when he said a siren had given him a quirk on that night of the crescent moon. Everything Twice had said was correct. Any command or wish a person had, you could make happen. The only catch was that you were to never leave your home until the pearls you cried were pure white as the snow. Twice, are you going to make a command or disappear?"